Hey, welcome to EPN. My name is Victor Lucas, and we bring you the latest in everything cool every single day. Today from Ubisoft in Paris, and this one's going out to Mikey Mike, who thought it was really cool that I shot the rundown in front of a palace yesterday. This rundown is all yours. And if you're wondering why we're here at Ubisoft in Paris, it's because we're checking out the brand new Ghost Recon Wildlands. The open-world military shooter is being made here at Ubisoft Paris by the same team behind the last few Ghost Recon games. Wildlands imagines what would happen if the South American country of Bolivia were taken over by a ruthless drug cartel, with players taking the role of American Special Forces operatives sent in to stop them. Wildlands is the first Ghost Recon game set in an open world, and Ubisoft is calling this the first truly dynamic open-world military shooter where changes in the world around you will affect your decisions and gameplay style. You'll also be able to play it solo or with a friend, jumping in and out of co-op whenever you want.
We managed to create a military shooter set in a massive and dangerous open world that you can play entirely in solo, where you're supported by up to 3 AI teammates, or you can play in full co-op. So what that means is that you're never making the choice, you're never making the sacrifice of, do I have time to play with my friends? Am I starting a new profile? I can jump in, I can jump out, we can mix and match as we go along. The fact that I've been playing the game for 20 hours and you've just joined actually gives us a really interesting dynamic, because now I can show you some stuff. Maybe you can introduce new challenges, new ways for us to play, because you have a different play style from me and we complement each other in new ways. That's the thing for us that's the most exciting.
Is this you?
No.
Is this you right here?
No,
That's him right there, isn't it? It's him. Look at him. Look, it's you.
Okay.
Does anybody have a baseball hat? That's all we can tell you about the game for now, but we'll have plenty more coverage soon. Ghost Recon Wildlands will deploy worldwide in March 2017. You're going to have to wait a little while longer to play Persona 5, but it might be worth it. Atlus and Sony have announced that the long-awaited JRPG has been delayed by a few months. It was slated to arrive on Valentine's Day, but will now land on April 4th, almost 6 months after it was first released in Japan. Here's the good news. Alongside the delay announcement, Atlus has also revealed that the North American version will have dual audio, giving players the ability to choose between playing in English or the original Japanese with subtitles. This is a big deal for fans. Persona 5 is basically a playable anime, and as everyone knows, the only right way to watch an anime is with the original Japanese audio. What do you think? Is a 2-month delay worth it to get dual audio? Tell us your thoughts in the comments below.
Are you really a bad person, as the rumor says?
Google is bringing the whole wide world into virtual reality. The tech giant has released Google Earth VR, which, as you might have guessed from the title, is a virtual reality version of Google Earth. Users can strap on a headset and explore anywhere on the planet with full 3D renderings available from most major cities. The detail level will vary depending on where you are, so don't expect places to look as good as they would if you were actually standing there. Google Earth VR is available right now for the HTC Vive headset and will come to other headsets, including Google's own Daydream View, in the not-too-distant future. The King of the Monsters is back. No, not Godzilla. Take a look at the latest trailer for Kong Skull Island, a reboot of the King Kong franchise. The film takes place in the 1970s and focuses on a team of filmmakers and soldiers exploring the titular Skull Island in order to find the fabled giant ape. There's an obvious Apocalypse Now vibe in the trailer, which seems like an interesting creative direction for a King Kong movie, and it also appears to be exploring the same themes of militarism and harmony with nature that were featured in the 2014 Godzilla movie. That's not an accident. Kong Skull Island is being produced by Legendary Pictures, the same studio behind the new Godzilla, and they're planning to eventually have their versions of both giant monsters join forces in a crossover movie. That will be the first time King Kong and Godzilla will appear together since the 1960s, but before you start worrying about that, the big ape solo film, Kong Skull Island, will beat its chest in theaters in March. You and your friends can use the Triforce to battle Ganondorf in real life. Nintendo is teaming up with the Japanese escape room company Scrap to create Defenders of the Triforce, a Zelda-themed escape room. If you've never heard of an escape room before, they're basically physical role-playing games where you and your friends are locked in a room and must solve puzzles in order to get out. They're big in Japan and have recently been getting popular in North America. The Zelda escape room will see teams of up to 6 people solve puzzles and find items, and also interact with Zelda creatures like the Goron and Kokiri tribes, just like a real-life version of one of the game's dungeons. It will be coming to North America next year as part of a traveling tour starting January 31st in San Francisco. Follow the link below this video for a complete list of stops. Unfortunately, it's not coming to Canada, so hardcore Zelda fans might want to start planning their road trips. The announcement comes as Nintendo is rumored to be delaying the new Zelda game, Breath of the Wild. It's officially slated to launch on the Wii U and their new console, the Switch, in March 2017, but unconfirmed sources say it's being pushed back to summer 2017. Nintendo has yet to make an official statement about the matter. The episodic new Batman game is getting a little less serious. The 4th chapter in Telltale and DC's superhero adventure will launch Tuesday, November 22nd on all platforms. It will introduce a character we've all been waiting for, Batman's arch nemesis, the Joker, who once again is locked up in Arkham Asylum. Other iconic Bat villains like Two-Face are back, and you can expect things to get intense as the story builds to the 6th and final chapter, due out before the end of the year. It's worth pointing out that the latest Bat chapter happens to be titled Guardian of Gotham, which seems like an odd coincidence. Earlier this week, rumors surfaced that Telltale is working with Marvel on a Guardians of the Galaxy game, but that is yet to be officially confirmed. That's it for the rundown today. Thanks for watching, everybody. The Rabbit and I have got to get going, but we'll see you tomorrow with a brand new one. Hey, thanks for checking out that video on our EPN channel. It's just one small part of the things that we make around here. So if you liked it, don't forget to check out some of our other vids and hit that subscribe button.